Hello, my name is Reggie Brown, and I represent JB Boot Camp of Chicago, Illinois, which is a skate group. In Chicago, we actually skate to James Brown, so we actually named our skate style after James Brown, so it's called the JB style. Skating in Chicago is a cultural experience. It's the thing that we all do that brings us all together, but there's so many little nuances to it that it's an experience all by itself between the DJs, the music, the producers, and all the talented skaters that make up the skate style. It is 70 plus years of history that is in the cultural aesthetic that is JB. It's a very, very respective style, and it's one of those things that when you think about all the good times that you have at the skating rink, that it's one thing to enjoy yourself by going in circles, and that's another thing to get down, and that's what we do. We get down. Skating where I'm from is almost like a religion. I mean, it's something that we do religiously. We come, every week and we enjoy ourselves and we have a good time. Me personally, I come from a military family, which means that I've moved all over and lived all over the world. So a lot of different areas and states and countries, I've seen what their skate, culture is or their skate scene is. Like currently, right now, I live in New York City. And the cultural aesthetic as it relates to roller skating in New York City is not quite the same as it is in Chicago, but it's still unifying. They skate to their own music, their own styles, and we have our own style and we skate to our own music. Theirs is more kind of like house bass, and ours is more so kind of something that's more groovy and has a lot more funk to it. So skating where I'm from is an important pillar, in not only just the African American community, but in the American community whatsoever. Because if you skate and you enjoy yourselves, then you probably contribute to society in a positive way. Because in the roller rink, you learn a lot of positive things. So one thing to understand and to know about the different skate cities and skate styles is that all of them were created because we as African Americans wanted to contribute something to this world. And we all chose roller skating. So thank you all for listening and hope to see you on the wood.
What's going on? My name is Bryant. In the skate community, I go by B1 from the Trendsetting crew. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, East Cleveland to be exact. Just to go over a little bit about our style. It derived from, or came from, figure skating, artistic skating, should I say. But don't get it twisted, it's very aggressive, in your face, in a flamboyant style. We do a lot of 360s, 540s, 720s, sow cows, toe touches, stuff like that, but we kind of got our spin on it, a little bit more, I would say like hip-hop, G-funk, funk, that's the type of music we skate to, so it's very, at the same time, in your face and aggressive, but it's an artistic style. We tend to skate on wheels that slide. The main one of choice would be Fomax Premiers to be exact, and this just helps us slide on our takeoffs and our landing as well. And our style, we skate to the bass drop or those 808s. So we like music with a lot of bass and that's just heavy, It doesn't have to be real slow, but it has to be heavy, and it can't be too fast either because we want to time our jumps right. Our style is about timing. I can say that it's an old skate style, since the 40s to be exact, 1940s. We have in Cleveland, we have one of the oldest black rinks called the Playmore. 1942, 1945, 46, sometime around there. But it was a black-owned rink in Cleveland, basically.
What's up, y'all? My name is Steven. In the skate world, they call me Cut Shay or Shay or whatever. Anything with Shay in it, they call me that. I am in Los Angeles, California. South Central District, the west side to be exact, but I'm from the east side. Skating out here is, I would say, it's different because we are in the holy mecca of gangs. So everywhere is a hood, everywhere you go, it's a territory of some gang, whether it's the Crips or the Bloods. And our skating rinks are actually in gang hoods. So Word on Wheels is a skating rink that's been there before my time, while my parents' time, around my grandparents' time. And that is in a Crip neighborhood. And then we had Compton Skateland, which is predominantly in a Blood neighborhood, but it shut down. Skate Depot was in a suburb, but that was kind of like a happy medium place to meet to skate with gangs. And it really wasn't any gang trouble, you get me? So skating out here is, I want to say it's different because you would think, oh wow, they surrounded by gangs. Wow, they don't really get a chance to breathe. They don't, and actually, skating precedes us to be cool with the gang members, and the gang members look at us as brothers and little sisters, and that we're not really I want to say we're not really affected by it, but we are. Our skate style is really not a skate style, in my opinion. You could call it, you would ask on call or talk or video chat or anything with other people, and they'll tell you different. What I would say California has is a look. So everybody that skates has boots. They have a certain style, and we have a look, and we take other styles and we just perfect it to our own with our standard wheels, such as fiberglass wheels, which are very slippery on wood floor, and we all, of course, wear the Stacy Adams boot. I think that's what makes us different in the skate world, our look and our wheels. But once again, my name is Steven. I'm from Los Angeles, California, South Central LA. And I want to say rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. The marathon do continue, and it's gonna continue through us as a youth and through the skate thing. Peace.
ATL skating, man, is very aggressive style of skating. I've been doing it 25 years. Back when we first started in the early 90s, there were a lot of crews. There was a lot of battling. We evolved from a group that they actually had all the swag. They had like everything you could look for in ATL skating. They had the energy and everything, but we just put hard work in. We kept going at it. A couple years later, we took over as the greatest. We still hold that crown. There's no other ATL crew that even remotely wants to try to, I guess, deface us. We'll eventually have to pass the torch when we get older. But as far as the history of Atlanta skating, you know, I didn't really start traveling to skate parties and stuff like that. I only been doing that for like 15 years. The first 10 years I was skating, we didn't really have to go to any other city to roller skate because we had skate-a-thon numbers like every week. You know, we talking 1,200, 1,500 skaters on a Sunday night packed up in the rink.
Might run, but the haters can't hide. Shoot yourself. Man, I got that swag when I serve. Now I be serving swag. I'm on him, not it.
Okay.